lucky guy. So in love, I might make you puke. She's the apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Dupe. Stamma ding dong loop de loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr.
Speedrun. You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. Ay caramba. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer and I'm Mr. Boop. Go, go, go.
My name is Sophia. No.
There we go. Both of you. It's Wednesday, March 13th, 2020. Shut up. And today we're reading the 25th ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens to today's Mr. Boop?
Okay, well, you're just gonna raise the trap of my audio
No,
from
just
this.
replace
Go.
it with Mysterio.
Go, go, go.
So Betty's getting therapy. Hey, that's good. I wrote that one. So in
Oh, yeah. All right, panel one. Panel one, it's the therapist's office setup that we always see. We don't have a term for it yet, if we ever will. Except now Betty's in the expression chair. The therapist is looking. She looks shocked. She looks shocked. She's not. Her arms are by her side. She looks shocked. The therapist is saying, "Your problem is that you're too hot. You're too incredible." Let me say that again because Lisa was talking over me. Your problem is that you're too hot. You're too incredible.
I'll do it again.
Shut the fuck up. Panel two. Panel two. Close up of the therapist of Philly D. In her chair. We only see her head in her chair. We see her name plate in the corner of the screen.
Yeah.
So your husband is just constantly freaking out. He's terrified at all times.
That's what her speech role says.
That's me with my husband.
Panel three. Who's your husband?
Just everyone I'm talking to. They're always freaking out. You're the only person who isn't, Ryan.
I'm not your husband. Panel three. Betty is in the corner looking back at is in the corner of the panel. So close up Betty. She's in the corner, the bottom right corner of the panel, looking over at the therapist, and she sort of has Pac-Man pupils a little bit in this one. The therapist.
Pac-Man pupils.
Pac-Man pupils drive me crazy. That's why she's in the therapist's office because she's crazy.
This is violating every possible therapy rule that exists. Like, they are a couple, and she is telling her what their husband said without his consent.
No, she knows though. It's not Dr. Payne. Like,
no, but I feel like you're also, as a therapist, you're not allowed to see two people who are like directly connected.
Well, there's only one therapist in the world of. Actually, there's two. Actually, isn't there? But the other is a therapist. Therapist. Yeah. Who? What? There's a speech bubble coming off from the right of the panel, which is the direction the therapist is. So we can assume it's Philly D talking, especially because
they've broken the 360 rule.
Especially because we see Betty's mouth and there's no speech bubble coming from it. So we know she's not doing ventriloquism, so it can't be her talking. What?
We forgot panel 2 marital status drop.
Oh, true.
Okay.
And the speech bubble says he doesn't understand how he got so lucky to marry you, and he thinks you might leave him at any moment. Panel 3 marital status drop. No.
Panel 4, Betty Boop is sitting in the
Hang on,
therapy
Lisa,
chair.
is that a marital status drop?
I'll say
yes.
It's past tense. So
No, it still counts.
All right.
It still implies a marital status.
Just saying Mary.
Yeah.
There's something about Mary. Oh, marital status.
Oh.
Okay.
Panel 4 is this like the same shot as panel 1, except now the therapist looks angry. She's got angry eyes in her glasses, and Betty's expression is the same, but somehow like the
it's more
like
ghoulish.
Her eyebrows are raised, so and her pupils are, I feel like, a little bit more dilated, or like less dilated. They're like a little bit more just dots, so she looks more shocked or traumatized or whatever.
We've ignored a gag.
I don't know if that's intentional.
In that the chaise longue is normally the right size for Alec Robbins, but when Betty is sitting on it, it's way too big.
Oh yeah, her legs are hanging off it, off panel even. So Betty is saying, "Oh, that makes sense." That's what her speech bubble says.
How the hell did she get so hot?
That's what Philly D's thought bubble says. That's her think-along is how the hell did she get so hot? That's why she's angry. She's thinking that, like,
yes,
kind of jealously, I guess.
Hey,
what do we think about this one?
Being today?
So this was an interesting episode.
I like this. Yeah, this is. I like this as like a twist on the therapy format.
Yeah.
Betty's in the expression chair, and I like that we get some characterization of Philly D here. Like she's like kind of jealous of. Yeah, and how could she not be? I think it's not even characterization. It's just like humanization. It's Philly D because she has the desire that pretty much anyone who looks at Betty would have, which is either to want to be with her or look like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that T-shirt. Women want me, fish want to be with me. Fish want to be me, or something like that.
No, fish fear me.
No, fish want to be with me. Women want to be me.
Anyway, so
what versions are you looking at?
Huh?
Anyway,
there's different variations.
Anyway, the therapist here is interestingly in the strips with Alec in the Stan therapy position. She's very professional with Alec. Like she follows all the therapy rules.
She's professional here.
It kind of just seems like they're having a conversation, and that is friends. Which I could understand this being a conversation between friends, but like between a therapist, I mean, I guess that's the joke, but it doesn't fit in with their earlier characterization.
How do you figure?
Well, like, I mean, because she's
being more of a therapist here.
No, I mean,
she's being less of a therapist.
Yeah, in when she's being more of an observer. Which I believe is...
Well, it's just a different part of the session. Like with the parts we've seen with Alec, it's like... We didn't see the stuff the moments before this where Betty's kind of talking to her and explaining stuff. We're just seeing the therapist's response.
Well, I think that the implied joke here is that she hasn't been able to say anything.
I disagree. The therapist
has just burst into this.
I disagree.
Well,
I don't think that's an intentional joke.
I disagree.
Well,
I also disagree.
Well, I also disagree.
Well, Sophia, what do you think? You're the tiebreaker.
No. You've been listening to Being Mr. Rube. Wouldn't it be nice if we were married to 30s cartoon heart to the 30s? What the fuck, Lisa? Wouldn't it be nice if we were married to the 30s cartoon heartthrob icon Betty Boop? Huh? I thought you wrote this so that it would roll off the tongue.
It did. Let me read it out. Wouldn't it be nice if we were married to the 30s cartoon heartthrob icon Betty Boop?
That does not roll off the tongue.
Okay. I didn't put icon in there. I'm pretty sure. I
didn't add anything.
I'm pretty sure
End of the episode.
You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for a full catalog of episodes and to sign up to host the podcast. For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter. I'm at Candyman106 on Twitter and at Semi Sweet Stuffs for everything else I make. Lisa does Bandcamp stuff sometimes. Sophia fights Spider-Man on the weekends.
Sophia doesn't really...
Thank you.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.